Hey guys, that is news with crypto local and international. Jon Stewart, we have officially entered into the fever dream portion of the campaign. With just 2 weeks before the presidential election, we have officially entered into the fever dream portion of the campaign, said Jon Stewart during his Monday night slot on The Daily Show. Right is left, up is down. The Republican nominee is hanging out at a Bronx barber shop while the Democratic is hosting some sort of a book club with Liz Cheney. What the F? It is so weird, he added. This campaign cannot get any weirder. And the absurdity outrage cycle reached its apex this weekend at a Trump campaign stop in Pennsylvania, where the former president went on a long-winded tangent about the golfer Arnold Palmer's penis size. Arnold Palmer was all men, Trump remarked. When he took showers with other pros, they came out there. They say, "Oh my God, that's unbelievable." The most disgusting part about Trump talking about another man's penis size is the fact that he's been around for a minute. People are asking him, "What is your plan? What is your vision? What are you going to do to supposedly make America great again?" Concept of a plan. The man has no clue, no idea, and he's on stage at a rally talking about another man's penis size. Can you believe this? Only in America, I have to tell you, only in America, a foolish man like Donald Trump has no clue how to run a country and still have half of the people willing to cast a vote for him. Can you believe this shit? Can you believe this election is tied in 7 battleground states with all the crap going on? I mean, it seems like, when you try to hire somebody for a job, they do all they can not to get the job, and somehow the person who interviewed them still find it amazing to give that person the job. They were the wrong clothing attire. They came late. They speak different, ebonics or street words to the interviewer, but for some reason, that person still qualify for the job. It seems like it doesn't matter what he does, what he said, they will still try to get him in the White House because he is a white man in America. The man is mentally declining, shitting on himself, farting in himself, and now to go act like he's working at a closed McDonald's to get people's attention. Number one, VP Kamala Harris actually had to do that. Okay? This is not somebody who's playing working at McDonald's. And I take this as Trump wanna be like VP Kamala Harris. Everybody wanna be like Mike. Everybody wanna be like Michael Jordan. Because she worked at McDonald's on her young age, Donald Trump wanna show people, so can he work at McDonald's. The fact that they closed the McDonald's, they shut it down to have MAGA people go reenact, act like it was regular people, regular customers. Whatever they do is a lie. There was not one thing this guy do with honesty, with decency, with respect, and it's always a lie. Always a makeup story, makeup thing. So again, to go back to the story. Another thing, when you say she did not work at McDonald's because she did not enlist that in her resume, that right there tell us that you've never worked in your life. Because if you have had so many jobs in the past, the employer who's going to interview you don't care about what you did in your young age, in high school, in college. They are into what you have done in the last maybe 3 to 5 years. Okay, the most. And the resume would have been so long. You would have 2-3 pages of what you've been doing in the past. Ignorant people like this have no idea what the real world is like, what people like me and you, and once VP Kamala Harris had to do to go to work to help chip in with the bills, to help, buying their stuff for school. That's why he said that. He probably don't even know what a resume look like or what's supposed to be in a resume. So how can you vote for somebody who has no idea, who doesn't care about overtime pay, who would let people go home without paying them because he was not satisfied with the job? He's laughing with Elon Musk because Elon Musk fired people that did not agree with a certain rules and regulation that was going on in his workplace. Like, are you serious, yeah? Are you serious? Do you really want to cast your vote for somebody who doesn't care about you or your families? Somebody who's selling everything but his shit? Seriously, everything to make money. In a separate interview, Trump said anonymously, we have the outside enemy, and then we have the enemy from within. And the enemy from within, in my opinion, is more dangerous than Russia, China, or these countries. And another thing that was surprising, when they asked Mike Johnson, the leader of the House, they trying to sugarcoat it. There was another guy they tried to ask, Lindsey Graham, all those guys trying to make it like sprinkle some kind of icing on it. Oh, it wasn't so bad. He was joking. Oh, Trump just being Trump. Give me a break. The man mentioned Adam Schiff. He want to take him down if he become elected again. Nancy Pelosi is another one. He wants to turn America to a third world country. You don't like me, you say bad thing about me, I'm going to throw you in jail. How somebody can have their mind together, common sense, and say, okay, this is the person I still want in the White House? I don't get it. I don't get it. That's not fun-loving and mischievous, said Stewart. That sounded quite threatening. That's actually worthy of some real examination. Trump later clarified that he believed Nancy Pelosi, the former Speaker of the House, was part of the enemy from within. And yet Republicans try to spin the message as non-threatening. Stewart showed a clip of the Florida Congressman Mike Waltz insisting that the media was just connecting some dots that weren't there. It's exactly what he said. Not dots, words, Stewart replied. This is what gets us to the ultimate problem, he added. Is any of those shit Trump says real? How are we supposed to understand what's bullshit and what isn't? Stewart asked. Remember that day he tried to overthrow the government? He continued referring to January 6, 2021. And I know it didn't work, but attempted murder isn't the same thing as never try the murder. So we are left with this surreal idea that somehow Trump's absurdity renders him benign. He concluded, we dismiss his threats because of how much fun he has expounding on the length, right, and girth of Arnold Palmer's C-O-C-K. I don't want to say this word is a little bit offensive to American, I think. This is not for me to say. Anyhow, guys, it doesn't matter what he said, what he has done. People are still going to say it's a joke. He was playing around, and I hope he never gets to see the White House again. But if this man were to ever take office again, he's going to accomplish every dream, every wrongdoing he wants to do to his supposedly enemies, to people who doesn't like him. He wants to shut down TV station. They invited him to have the interview. He turned it down. But then he wants to take their license away from them. That's a dictatorship mindset. This is not for America. America is a great country. We don't need people like Trump to take over and sending all those immigrants back home. Like, where's the respect? Where's the decency? And Univision Town Hall, when they asked him, okay, you say you're going to send all those illegal immigrants home. Who is going to do the job? How much are you going to pay them? He did not have an answer. He could not say how this was going to be handled. You think those white-born Americans from Springfield, Ohio, waiting for food stamp, waiting for government's help, are going to go pick up fruits and vegetables? No, they don't care for that. They are complaining they're not making enough money. So when the Haitian comes and get the low pay jobs, able to buy a home, able to help people back home, able to buy food, do all that needs to be done, they are jealous of that. Do you see how bad it is? And how can you are a Christian party. Republicans supposedly are the most Christian party in America, and they are so hateful. They are so racist, sexist. How can you are a Christian? Have you even read the Bible? You're supposed to love your brothers and your sisters. You're supposed to get their back regardless of the color of their skin. Is that what you call Christian? Give me a break. Subscribe. Thank you for watching.